there was a lot of focused concentration on the topic of natural immunity, which of course is another thing that has been so censored and misunderstood. Can you tell us, of course, we know that natural immunity is more effective, is highly effective compared to getting vaccinated. But tell us a little bit more about what some of the doctors shared regarding that.
We heard testimony from Dr. Paul Alexander, who's a former White House public health advisor. He's a former advisor to the World Health Organization, really probably the world's expert on evidence-based evaluation of COVID-19. And Paul had compiled far more than 100 studies demonstrating that someone who's had COVID-19 has natural immunity, meaning it's extremely unlikely they could ever get it a second time or have serious illness, end up on the ventilator, or die, with a second illness. It basically it doesn't happen. With Omicron did break through natural immunity, creates a mild syndrome in those who are naturally immune. But it was clear that the naturally immune are the safest of all the individuals in an environment, an employee base. The employer would want to know who's naturally immune. The military or the sports leagues would want to know who's naturally immune. Those are the individuals who really are the most robust and protected. They're the least susceptible to any bad thing happening with COVID-19. And on top of that, Dr. Alexander broke the news, which I had summarized previously in so many different spots, that if you're naturally immune, it's a disaster to take the vaccine. The vaccine only causes harm in the naturally immune. I wanted a show of hands. Who in the room here has had COVID-19? 70% of people raised their hands. That's 70% of the people who don't need a vaccine. In fact, they're going to be harmed from a vaccine. I think that the science is clear on that.